Hey guys, this is Hobbs, back with another Pyro commentary. This is UGC Silver Highlander. Obviously it's Highlander, we've got a engineer and a sniper. This one was on Granary. This was a match we played a couple weeks ago, and this was a really fun match. It was very competitive, very back and forth. Although the mid fights were not necessarily. This one is not very back and forth because we just don't do a good job. We don't have a very good rollout. We're late in getting out there. Our soldier does take out the scout right there, but I think that's about all we're going to get done on this mid-fight. So I'm just backing up. I'm not going to help the soldier out there. I'm running back and forth, trying to make sure that the spy doesn't drop off of one ledge when I'm spy checking another. But yeah, we're not getting any kills. You see the enemy Pyro's starting to, you know, he knows where the medic's holding. Let's back it up. Check under the shelf for spies. Spy's not there though. This bomber comes in and perfect timing on that spy. He's waiting and he's lying in wait for the soldier to come in and create a distraction. But the bombing soldier is the heavy's job. The spy or the scout who's trying to sneak in and work with him, that's my job. And we got a little lucky that our heavy and our medic stayed up during that. But we did a good job, all things considered. So here, I run out of ammo and eat one last sticky, and even though our heavy and medic stayed up again, we don't have to back off of second point. We're all pretty badly hurt, so this is not the easiest hold in the world. And the demo knows this. You see, he just comes in and just... This is really stupid to stand in front of a demo with a flare gun. Obviously, I'm not reflecting anything, but I get lucky that this sentry goes down, and here, the Uber comes around the corner, and I'm just trying to buy some time. And oh, perfect timing by the medic. You see I run right around the heavy. I want to go get on the other side of the medic to air blast him back into my team. I don't, as it turns out, need the rest of my team for that. One flare will do the medic. One flare will not do a heavy though. This guy's got a ton of hit points. It's not until our demo comes in to clean him up that we really that guy goes down. He's got like 7,000 hit points. So we won that pretty handily. We're on our way back up to the mid, and we kind of forgot something, which is to watch to make sure there's not a scout standing on your point that you just walked away from. So that's one bad thing that happens. And then the other thing is that this demo comes in 1-on-3 against me, the medic, and our demo, and gets our demo out, and almost kills our medic. So time to run our little tails back. I see the heavy flanking around over there. I called it out. Soldier does some damage, and I come in with the cleanup. Yeah, the heavy was a little bit too aggressive there. I think he thought he could maybe save the fourth point for our second point, but it wasn't a matter of us getting back. It was a matter of us still being around there, still coming up from spawns. So here, put a little bit of damage on that sniper. I want to come out, see if I can finish him off, and he stops to take one more shot at me instead of running away. This is just a whole bunch of boring spy checking. We're just standing on the point. We're not doing anything. We get a couple of good picks right there, and then our spy comes in and double backstab. So that's the Pyro, the soldier, and the heavy down all at the same time. Spy goes down right there. I don't hear that, so I'm still watching out for the spies. I don't necessarily listen. More spy checking. Spy's dead. Did not necessarily hear that comm. But you see, we pop really early. We don't even have any. We don't even see any red guys by the time we pop. We're trying to get forward and get the medic. We don't, unfortunately. So we just gave up a lot of Uber advantage. We didn't get the medic. We didn't make the medic pop. And you see here, we're holding. I'm just trying to stay with the medic in all this. Make sure that nobody sneaks up on him. Here, this heavy separates us. My medic, he makes a break for it right there, and I'm out of position. But out of position becomes in position because the heavy gets a little tunnel visioned, and I get a little lucky there. I should have been on my medic's tail, and I would have been dead from that heavy. So we do a good job taking second right there. We have enough picks that we can move up to their last. We can't quite take their lasts. Little double clutch on the flare gun there. That was ugly. So you see we're not pushing into last. We're just sort of harassing last until they get some serious spam coming our way. So definitely don't want to stand there while he's doing all that. I'm sure the spy is going to be coming up behind us to try to get a pick. And I'm thinking he's going to come from the yard. He's maybe out there. He wants to sneak back in. I'm very wrong. So here you see there's the spy disguised as the demo man. I don't really see that until I see him standing next to our demo man, who was unfortunately not facing that way. So the spy just gets a free kill. Not the best spy checking team wide. But so now we're just going to stand around and wait for our demo to come back up. And right about here, yeah, our soldier gets their medic, so that pick that the spy got, kind of all for naught. Our demo jumps in. There's a good player. Try to keep the Pyro from blasting us all the way back. You see him just playing kind of conservative. I'm not really pushing the matter. Getting up a little bit, but I still got heals. And at this point, our medic rotates over to the left. I love seeing this soldier just turn right around. No, medic doesn't rotate over to the left. Oof, there goes our medic to the left. Just in time for me to let this Pyro just go right right around me. This fridge ambush works every time. Right into our sniper. Sorry about that. I did not watch his flank very well. So we're gonna try the left push this time. In this push, we have to get crazy aggressive and get right into their garage, right off the bat. And we don't. I kind of back up a little bit, so the soldier kind of backs up a little bit, so our combo goes forward, and we all. It's a good idea executed way too slowly, and so we all get wiped. And our NG gets clotheslined there. Yeah, so that's about as bad as the mid could go. That's not a what you call a successful mid fight. So yeah, we just lost that one terribly. It's funny. There are spots in the mid fight where you can get. If you get crazy aggressive and make it to these safe spots, you're in fine position, but you get like 4 feet away from the safe spot, and you're just going to die instantly. Spy gets called out here in Lunchbox, so I'm going up to check, but while I go up to check, laziest spy check ever, by the way, find a long, narrow hall, shoot a flare. Our medic gets backstabbed right there, so not only did I not find the spy, but while I was trying to find the spy unsuccessfully, the spy found the medic. Oh god. Yeah, this is just terrible news. So we have no heals at this point. They Uber in and just blow us all off the point. We don't have enough health packs to go around. And I'm just trying to harass somebody with a flare. I'm going to camp the health pack, except I can't. Because the Pyro comes over, and he didn't have any health either. I mean, he just grabbed the health pack and gets up to 75 or 85 hit points. So that was had the potential to be a derpy Pyro duel, but he lands. He's got a shotgun and I've got a flare gun, so he should and does win that one quite easily. Here, I'm walking back out of spawn and I see my sexy hat over there. I'm thinking, hey, who's that handsome Pyro? There's only room on this team for one handsome Pyro, and that's me. So, silliness aside, completely stupid lucky kill on the spy there. I was just in the right place at the right time while he uncloaked. If he sees this, Eisen, I'm sorry. That was a really the derpiest spy checking. You can see how derpy. I'm having trouble like understanding the concept of a door here. I keep shooting right into the door. Yep. Yep. No. There we go. Like half of my flares get by the door. That's a really good sign. I bumped the spy right there. I kind of miss him a little bit. Call him out. You know, somebody's going to bump into him. Scout takes care of him for me. She was doing a really good job spy checking this map. So, I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to see if I can decipher this door right here. Like, how does door work? Well, door has stickies on it, and I'm tempting fate once, twice, 3 times. This demo should have had me 3 times. That's stupid to keep going back to the door with stickies on it. I should have just air blasted the stickies. I don't know what possessed me to. Yeah, should have had that. NG right there. This is just full of fail. This hold right there. Karma for that derpy spy kill. So here's the spy again. I managed to call him out. Get the quick fix assist real quick. Quick fix actually works great on defense now. That with the buffs you can keep your entire team up and overhealed. It's really fantastic. So you see, after their push failed, we just counter push right through them with the quick fix. They just couldn't get the kills fast enough, right? With all our team being overhealed. This is so stupid. I don't know why I insisted. I've thought. I mean, I'm just standing out there while they spam me out mercilessly, and I don't know if I'm thinking the rest of my team is coming out. We definitely didn't call, hey, let's push into all this spam, like face first. So that was just a stupid play on my part. That whole life was not very solid play. And I think our heavy thinks he can jump over the stickies, which is true, but then he jumps right into the rest of the team. We definitely got a little discombobulated. I don't know if we thought we were pushing or not there at this point, but that was not a good play. So here now they're pushing back into us because we gave up heavy and pyro. Speaking of pyro, Sky disguised as a pyro right there again. That's a real slap in the face to a pyro when you it's a Highlander match and you're a spy disguised as a pyro, because I don't have to spy check at all now. I just one look at you and I instantly know that's you. Obviously, and so it's sort of like a dare to miss me, for me to miss you. So during all that, we wiped them all off. The demo just did a huge amount of damage and wiped them all off the second point. So we get up here. I'm just, I'm not going to get too far up because there's a lot of damage going on. And so while I'm standing around throwing flares at a team I'm not going to attack, Spy comes up and backstabs me. The golden rule here is have a little bit of fun and then turn around to do your spy checking. A little bit of candy, eat your vegetables. A little bit of candy, eat your vegetables. And my broccoli stabbed me. To carry that metaphor through to its pathetic conclusion, the broccoli stabbed me. So here, our medic goes down right at the end of my life, right at the end of my kill cam there. So I just stand around. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna walk him back to mid. I don't like the medic wandering around too lonely. Hopefully not at all. Pyro comes in there, so you see I just sort of back up. I'm not really gonna get anything done with that pyro, so I'm just just do a little spy checking, get a little peek, make sure nobody's behind you. The team's fighting. They're doing the damage. I'm just going to turn around and look for spies. I'm listening to the comms while I'm spy checking, make sure I know if we're losing or not. There, we didn't get what we wanted to, so we just backed up. Combo goes to check the flanks. So I'm checking the main. And there they go. So I'm just going to hang tight on the garage. They come back here. I'm going to start looking over towards the flank. Just be an extra pair of eyes, figure out where people are looking, and then I look the other way. Our scout calls them pushing in, so we back up. We back right up. Yeah, there we go. So the Uber comes in. I really should have had that pipe. That's just terrible. So the soldier shoots a bad rocket at the medic. Our medic moves under him as he bombs over, so not the best angle for the soldier. I get separated from the combo here, and I opt to try to help out the NG, clean up a medic. And while I'm doing that, the spy gets 2 kills, 1 on our sniper and 1 on our heavy. So don't get separated from your combo there. I get a little annoyed, take out the sticky with a melee, and hey, look at this! My stupid get separated from the medic play and then try to catch up to him works again. I get this. I get the easy kill on the spy because I paused to take out the sticky after getting lost during a derpy mid fight. The mid fight wasn't derpy. The way I handled it was derpy, but still, I'm just gonna throw some flares at the enemy. I don't really like standing around spy checking necessarily, but we have to wait for our rest of our team to get here. So we get the Uber and we just go. And again, I fail to follow my rule here, which is, do a little bit of spy checking, or do a little bit of fun stuff, and then spy check. Because that gets my heavy killed, and then we just get spammed to death by the enemy demo. This one's kind of fun. Our spy gives us a front row seat to... the sniper gets in here. He doesn't necessarily get anything done, but the scout runs in. Where is she? There she goes. Lands on the medic's head for a little bit, and then just stands there and guns down the medic. So at least we don't lose too much Uber advantage there. But yeah, the spy got our heavy on that push because I'm as soon as I get that pyro, I need to turn back around, make sure nobody's behind us, especially when you push out of a door facing one direction. The spy, he's going to be in that other direction. Any good spy is going to be in that other direction, especially if he knows you've got Uber, especially if it's last, etc., etc. So here we decide to hold in this spot, where during our pregame we specifically said, hey, let's not hold in this spot because this is a terrible place. You're going to get spammed out or caught by snipers or something like that. Again, flares, the lazy man spy check. So this is a fun sequence, though. I take aim at this sniper with my flare. I hit the sniper, or the spy, out of nowhere, who then gets shot by our sniper. Their sniper gets our heavy, and then I get the follow-up flare on the sniper like I wanted in the first place. It's like a little bit of Three Stooges escalation there. Except I don't manage to kill the sniper, so not the best. But we didn't want to hold in that spot. We did hold in that spot, and that exact thing that we were worried about happening happened. So that fits. So I see my team on the left side, so I'm going to cover the right just to make sure that I can keep an eye on. We're not going to get surprised by pushes to the right. Here, we're kind of trading frags, so they're going to get a little bit more aggressive. They get a lot aggressive, actually. They pop into us, so we pop back in. I'm just going to hide out behind these crates. I don't need to be involved in that fight. There's nowhere for me to air blast them to. And again, when you're not being part of the fight, you need to spy check. So at first I thought it was that sniper, then I see it's the demo. I knew he was coming from one of those. I was correct in my spy timer there. And here, no respect for the sniper. I stand right in front of him and just throw flares at him. I assume that Pyros have a pretty small head. I think I have like 9 hours in sniper, maybe 2. No, 9 hours in demo, something like that. So I couldn't tell you how hard it is to hit I'm bad at shotting everything. But yeah, I stand in front of the sniper and throw flares at him. And here, again, while the team's just holding in one position, there's no sense in watching whatever they're watching. That's going to be a boring show, the back of their heads. Heavy gets backstabbed right there because the spy is already in between me and the rest of the team. So my spy checking needs to take on more of a vertical element, especially when you know the spy is running the cloak and dagger. Like I knew this guy was running cloak and dagger by this point. They can get into crazy spots at with all that extra time. It's slower, but they get into crazy spots. Like there, just you gotta look up. I did not look up, especially this map is very vertical. It's a 6-inch map. You gotta understand that. So here they push into us and we go right around them. So our team's capping their point. All I need to do is stall, which is made easier with the help of the Uber. The soldier and medic come back, perfect timing, and I'm just stalling. I'm just keeping this medic back here. We get the back cap on their second, and our scout apparently was already on their last. So that's 2 rounds to nothing for us. It was a really back and forth round, but we get kind of that heartbreaking back cap that you love if you're on the team that gets the back cap. Fail completely at the puff and sting there. Did not get the puff or the sting, but we do get the garage, which opens up this key sniper flank and the world's easiest puff and sting. The flank did all the work there, actually. Getting the garage didn't really help, but we at least got mid for once. So we move the rest of our combo up. Demo man cleaning people up like a boss. I don't even see what he's killing at this point. So here we just got our Uber from the mid fight, and soldier comes out of nowhere. I'm thinking he's gonna panic and start shooting rockets like as fast as he can, and I'm air blasting on that rhythm, and he's cool as a cucumber. I just end up air blasting him like a spaz. That's I didn't protect any damage from the medic. So here we still have our Uber from the mid fight. We still haven't used it, and this is getting a little bit silly. So we realize that we go in before we just give up Uber completely. I'm standing around waiting for the ammo to respawn, but once I make sure that's not a spy, get in here, try to block a little bit of spam. And I'm not going to get up and walk across this death trap here. Speaking of air blasting the soldier again, bombing soldier is the heavy's job. And while I'm looking, that scout takes out our medic. But we had a lot of picks there, so we just kind of zerg onto the point. There was not a lot of tactics there. Here we're trying to get aggressive out to the right, but we run into my arch nemesis, people more than 4 feet away from me. So I'm not leading this charge anymore. Pyros are not good at plowing the road when there's any room whatsoever. Spy was behind us in all this. I mean, while I'm up at the front, no one's watching the back, so the Spy gets our demo right there. We've definitely got the mid, and I'm just gonna hang out here while the rest of the team moves up, and I'm gonna wait for our medic to join us. There he is. The glamorous life of the Highlander Pyro. Our demo comes up, and so he immediately abandons me in favor of the demo, as it should be. I mean, between the two of us. We got the rest of the team back together here. I'm just missing the heavy. So the team's all watching those doors, and I'm just gonna spy check behind us. Do a little bit of flare work. Scout looks shifty. Spy looks shifty. Everybody looks shifty to a pyro. Throw more flares in the room, and then go back to spy checking. And so we're just trying to cover all the exits, waiting for somebody to make a mistake. This scout gets too aggressive, well, that soldier's out of position. So I move up, I get the sniper really quick, I get the heavy really somewhat quick. So many fucking hit points. And a missed the flare on that medic. And here I'm thinking I've got another back cap for us. But this pyro ruins my day. He's in great position, he's got the shoddy, and he gets me just in the nick of time. Our heavy comes in, softens people up. Our soldier comes in and bombs, and our scout just prances onto the point and finishes up the round for us. So the half for us, excuse me. So thank you very much for watching. I'll upload the second half of this match later in the week, and until next time, watch out for that broccoli. It's a killer.